Hello guys, this is too bright for me. You see, the Switch is 1 year old today.
Congratulations!
So I thought of doing a review of the Switch.
Okay.
Now, this is very hard to do since I haven't finished all of the games on the Switch. I didn't mean all the games that there are for the Switch. I would obviously never do that. But of all the games I can still play, I haven't finished the latest game, Sonic Forces. But since again it's the 1 year anniversary, and they have a full folder scrubbed out,
Yeah, you do.
let's do a small review of the Nintendo Switch. Starting off with the games. The first game I got, ARMS, was actually pretty good. Actually pretty decent. But then it all went down the drain with this abomination of a quote-unquote game called Super Mario Odyssey. Then I played Splatoon 2, that was eh. And now I finished Sonic Forces, but that's eh too. By the way, the origin of the Switch is that I got it in England.
Yes, you did.
In England, and the first game I got was ARMS. I think I already mentioned that. Yes. But now that we've talked about the games, let's move on to the controllers.
Okay.
Now I do have to compliment it for its control system. You can either play it as this, which is incredibly convenient as you can bring it everywhere, or use motion controls.
Yeah. So separate them from the Switch and use them.
Which are used like this.
That's right.
Hold on a second. Let's lay this arm to rest.
Very good.
There you go. I separated both of these from the Switch, and now I'll try to play. I'm a failure.
What?
No, okay, I'm not a failure. But that was a pretty big failure,
Okay.
if I would say so. Now how do you put this back?
Okay, you need to switch them back as you switch them. No, like from the top. Maybe later we'll do it after the review.
But the biggest problem is that, first off, in Super Mario Odyssey, it would be nearly mandatory for you to play with the motion controls sometimes.
It will be.
Not only would it show it to you, but sometimes the game would pause and tell you to press L and R with the motion controls separated, even though you can already do that in your basic mode. Plus you can bring it up everywhere you go, so that's a benefit.
Yes.
Also, the motion controls have this incredibly stupid system where both of them need to be have a battery supplies, and whenever one gets low of a battery, it needs to be charged. I still haven't figured out how to charge it.
Oh, I see. So, but when you charge the whole Switch, they charge as well when they're connected to it.
But that's still a stupid system,
Yes.
if I'd say so myself. And now, onto this brand new mechanic that you didn't know you could have. You could play games without having a Nintendo account.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Now, this is actually, in concept, a really good idea. Where you can play some of your favorite games without having to log into Nintendo. Like, for example, you're playing... you're playing Zelda without Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Or even a Nintendo account at all. That sounds pretty cool.
It does.
But the thing is that, A, we don't have Zelda.
Yeah.
And B, the way to get an it's quite troublesome actually.
It is. I agree.
You can't connect to online activities in these games. Like for example, you can't participate in co-op matches with other players in ARMS or Splatoon 2. And you can't see how other players are doing in the scoreboard in Super Mario Odyssey. You wanna know why? Because you don't have a Nintendo account. And here's the explanation why you don't have a Nintendo account. Nintendo hates your country. I live in Israel.
Yes, you do.
And legitimately, my mom did my best to give me a Nintendo account. And legitimately, the only reason why I didn't get a Nintendo account, or I can't even go on the Nintendo eShop to buy more games, is because it's not available in my part of country.
It's annoying.
Not only is it a problem with the Switch, it's probably the worst part of the Switch. In fact, the Switch sucks.
Okay.
Burning Medallion of Badness and the 4.1 out of 10. Surprise? I think so.
Thank you.
I hope the Switch will get better games, and yes, I will buy Kirby Star Allies because I usually
because we like Kirby. Yes.
And I usually buy, and they bought 3 games last year. Why shouldn't they buy 3 games this year?
I don't know. Why should you really?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, and I forgot you can't participate in Luigi's Balloon World without Wi-Fi.
Okay.